1 in 8 kids isn't ready for kindergarten. Is yours? Here are some ways to tell if your child has developed skills in language, math, science, social development, and motor ability. Start by watching your child play. Children learn through playing. Can your child hold conversations, listen, ask and answer questions? Try these simple activities. Get your child talking during regular daily activities. Ask open-ended questions, those that require more than a yes or no answer. Listen and respond when your child asks you a question. Can your child listen to and understand nursery rhymes? Try having a conversation with a book. Relate the story events to real life. Talk about the setting, its characters, and why those characters did something or felt a certain way. Predict what will happen next. Use story plots for pretend play. How about familiar songs and nursery rhymes? Can your child say or sing them? Try this. Say nursery rhymes, sing, and play rhyming games. Point out words that sound alike. Make up your own rhymes. Can your child name and describe objects, places, pictures, and events? Show your child realistic pictures and photos of objects and events. Ask open-ended questions, such as, what can we build with these blocks? Does your child use imagination to create his own stories? Add props or ideas. Encourage your child to tell a story and draw a picture. Can your child use complete sentences? For example, where are we going? Can I have the ball? I want the ball. Ask questions that encourage your child to think deeply and express ideas. Repeat what your child says, adding more information. Listen with your full attention. Can your child follow simple, one-step directions? Try this. Play Follow the Leader. In the game, use words such as over, under, beside, between, etc. Can your child recognize words he or she sees often? Gather labels from cereal boxes. Ask your child what they say. Make signs using words and pictures. Put them around the house, like a sign for washing hands. Can your child recognize his name? Can he try to write it? Write your child's name on his or her clothing, things, and drawings. Provide fun art materials such as sand, string, and paint to use for creative name writing. Help your child name familiar letters. Play letter matching games using magnetic letters, blocks, or cards. Start with uppercase letters, or only those found in your child's name. Spell out words for mom, dad, love, or family names. Expand the game to include other letters, and then lowercase letters. Math and science. Can your child count to 10 or higher? Encourage your child to count by playing count and do games. Use familiar items for counting, such as socks, buttons, Cheerios, and M&Ms. Help your child recognize numbers by keeping lots of numbers in sight. Fill your child's environment with toy clocks, timers, phones, thermometers, measuring cups, anything that has a number. Set a timer and say, when the timer rings, it will be time to read a book. Get a box of 8 crayons and help your child name the colors. Look for items in the room and say the color out loud. Can your child name the basic shapes? A circle, triangle, square, and rectangle? Here's an idea. Go on a shape scavenger hunt in the grocery store. For each hunt, use only one shape and one color. When they've learned one shape, add another. Make shapes with tape and scribbles on paper. Can your child match and sort objects by size, shape, and color? Try this. Give your child colored paper shapes of different sizes. Then say, let's put the ones that are alike together. Afterward, talk about the different sizes and shapes you used. Can your child compare and describe objects and sounds by their shape, size, and color? How about texture, what they're made of, or how fast they move? With your child, collect and explore natural materials. Identify sounds in nature, such as bird calls, crickets, raindrops, and wind. Play listening games, identifying musical instruments. Here are some ways to help your child explore cause and effect relationships. Plant seeds. Draw pictures of your child's growth. Watch ice cubes melt. Play with magnets. Let your children experience ramps, pulleys, and tracks. Play guess what will float and what will sink. Mix colors and see what happens. Explore gravity. Ask what will happen if. Personal and social development. Can your child express wants and needs using words instead of actions? Try teaching your child words for solving problems, expressing anger, or having needs met. Teach by example. Let your child hear the words you want them to use, such as, "I need to go to the bathroom." If you see your child is about to lose control, ask, "What words will you use to say how you are feeling?" Can your child seek help and accept help when it is needed? Show your child that adults are consistently responsive and helpful. Show that being helpful is a pleasure. Help your child adjust to new environments and experiences. Prepare your child for change. Before going to kindergarten or the doctor, read a book about it. Use puppets for role play. Visit a new setting before leaving a child in that environment. Can your child take responsibility for his or her personal items at home, school, and other places? Give your child special places for storing things. Label these spaces with pictures and words. Praise your child for returning things to their special places. Can your child follow rules and routines? Try this. Create a picture calendar showing the events of your child's day. Say a few rules, such as, "We put things back when we are finished using them." Always remember to notice and express your appreciation. Does your child know his or her first and last name? Tell your child what his or her full name is. Have a puppet say, "My name is," then have the puppet ask your child's name. Encourage your child to answer using his or her first and last name. Does your child know the address where he lives? Tell your child that his or her home has a number and a street name. Have a puppet ask your child for the number and street where he lives. Play this game every now and then. In time, your child will learn to respond correctly. Motor skills. Can your child climb, balance on one foot, hop, jump, and run? Encourage movement by creating running and riding paths and obstacle courses. Dance with your child. Use music and props. Watch your child play. Can he or she throw, bounce, and catch a ball? Play ball with your child, beginning with large balls. Try rolling to target objects, bouncing, and catching. Can your child fill empty containers with sand or water? Try this. Give your child sand and/or water and several sizes of cups, sifters, funnels, scoops, and bowls. Can your child roll, pat, and squeeze Play-Doh or clay? Make some homemade dough your child can play with. Add rolling pins and tools so your child can shape and mold it. Can your child build with 5 blocks? Provide several sizes of blocks and watch your child play. If your child has pencils, crayons, or markers, does he or she try to write with them? Let your child see you writing lists and notes. Read your notes aloud. Put writing tools and paper out for your child to use. Remember, scribbles count as writing. Your child will eventually refine his marks to imitate mature writing. Can your child cut paper with scissors? Introduce scissors first for snipping clay or Play-Doh. Cut fringe on a paper bag vest or cut strips of grass to glue on a picture. Encourage your child to snip strips of paper. As your child develops finger-thumb independence, try cutting shapes. How about fastening clothing? Can your child button, snap, and zip his clothes? Teach these skills using large buttons and snaps that are easy for little hands to manipulate. What to watch for. Check with a healthcare provider or early childhood specialist if by the 5th birthday your child cannot say his or her full name, recognize simple shapes including a circle, square, triangle, and rectangle, catch a large bounced ball, speak to and be understood by strangers, hop on one foot, seem interested in and responsive to his surroundings, get dressed with little help, Use the bathroom and be in control of bladder and bowels without many accidents. Help your child have a smart beginning. To learn more, go to smartbeginningshr.org.